Good morning, friends. Happy April. It is a beautiful day out here in the frontier, and I've got a little bit of hay fever. I don't know if there's like pollen or something now that I've got trees out here. I have not had any problems with allergies in years, but this year I'm just having some like spring sniffles. So I hope that doesn't become too annoying as I'm recording. I've got some stuff I need to sell. I need to sell from the food factory. They have... Oh yeah, I put in a little gravel drive out to my house from the sort of main paved area here. I've been driving through the grass, now that there's grass, and I finally just put a little drive in. Yeah. At the food factory, we've got some canned corn and ketchup and tomato sauce that needs to be sold. I've been checking on the chickens, and they've got a lot of eggs over here, so I need to get some of those taken over to the bakery. And I'm planning to seed sorghum and soybeans this month. I need to check on the grass field. I might also need to cut grass for the cows. I've been talking with Nelson and the person who's been helping Nelson out with the cows, and it looks like the original cows that I got are getting old enough that they're starting to like reach the end of their maximum productivity. They're still pretty productive, but from here it's going to be a decline. So it doesn't really make sense to, hey cows. It doesn't really make sense to keep them around. Looks like I need to make sure they get some feed soon. Oh, and some straw. I don't know what she's been doing. The helper person. Right, because they are not... yeah, hi girls. Because they are going to decline in productivity over time at this point, it probably makes sense for me to maybe hang on to them until I'm about to have more calves. Gosh, this grass looks like it's ready to cut. Okay. Busy. Hang on to them until I get some more calves, and then sell them for feed, I guess, for food for the city. They won't be quite as useful as the beef cows, the Angus cows over there. They're mainly for dairy, so they're not as good for the beef production, but food is food. Pigs are doing well. The sunflower field, oh jeebus. That is a lot of weeds in here. Okay, well, I need to get the sprayer out and spray the sunflowers. My goodness, that is a lot to do this month. And the wedding is this month. We've got a little area set up. I'll take you check it out at some point. Oh, I need to get milk over to the bakery. My gosh. This is why I hired people. And then it just sort of didn't work out with the person who got arrested. And, I don't know. I've got so many productions going now that I've got all the workers that Jacob has hired are in the productions. Not helpful. Okay. I'm going to get the TLX Phoenix out and get eggs over to the bakery and then load up stuff to sell in town. I probably won't show you any of that. It's not that interesting. It's just me moving pallets around. And I'll bring you back in, I guess, when I'm seeding something? Or maybe when I'm spraying the sunflower field. We'll see. Happy April. Catch you soon. Okay, I'm back over here at the depot. I've sold my stuff. I've got the seeder loaded up with seed and fertilizer. So let's hop in the tractor and I'm going to get over to start seeding the sorghum field. But I wanted to tell you I had some minor changes in plan. I made around a little over $40,000 on the corn, ketchup, and tomato sauce, and there may be more to sell later this month. Seems like the food factory is getting close to wrapping up production on some more pallets, so I might take some over later this month. The field here, I had planned on getting the sprayer out and spraying it, but that herbicide is really expensive. And this field isn't quite as big as the soybean field over there, so I went ahead and had Jacob get the regular old weeder out and run it up and down. This looks a lot better. So it did put some wear and tear on the tractor, and it's always like a balancing act at this point because this tractor is getting some hours on it, but I think it was the best call. I will show you when we get over there. Everything is just about set up for the wedding ceremony later. Well, I don't want to spoil it. I'll tell you when I get over there. 1 minute, actually. Looks like I've got a phone call coming in. That was wedding business. Nothing wouldn't be a wedding if something didn't go smoothly, right? So let's get over here and show you what we've got set up before I start getting the sorghum in this field. Nelson, yeah, I'll give you an update on that too. Let's get over here. I'll walk around a little bit and show you what I've got and then tell you an update on Nelson. I'm sad. Alright, well, we've put this little gazebo here, and I got a cake from my bakery. I had them make a special cake. We've got a little bit of coffee, tea gonna be set up there, and we've got a little flower-lined path. Jacob got the flowers all set, and we had a little chapel put up here. Now, this is a kind of strange place for it, and it wasn't originally the plan. We were going to have the ceremony much closer to the city gates over on Javon's property near his house, kind of between like where Javon and Jacob's houses are. But Nelson is really not doing well. And honestly, we were a little worried about him going even that far over to the city gates. So Rachel and Jenny agreed to do it out here so it's near Nelson's house so he can join us. And I thought, you know, this might bring a little comfort to anybody out here, Nelson or Leo or me. After the ceremony's done, it'll be here and we can visit it whenever, and it'll be kind of like a nice reminder too for Jenny and Rachel. We've got a few extra tables set up, but the gazebo is going to be like the wedding party table. And I put up some shrubberies here, partially to screen off the gazebo from the garage, which is not the best view, but also to give Nelson a little privacy. He's going downhill really fast, to be honest. Leo and I can't understand it. He won't even talk to us about it at this point. He says, let's just get through the wedding, and then he's going to sit down and talk to Leo and I about it. That makes me really, really nervous because that doesn't sound like I'm going to go to the doctor after the wedding. That sounds like I'm going to tell you some bad news, but I don't want that to overshadow this happy day for your friends. So I'm very worried about what that news looks like. Also, let me get a little further away from the house before I say this part. Leo's with him almost all the time now. I am really, really angry at Lisa, his wife, Leo's mom. You probably remember that Lisa blamed me for Leo's disappearance, and, I've admitted this all along. Part of me does feel like it was my fault too, because if he wasn't out at my house trying to plan some surprise, which I never did find out what that was going to be, maybe whatever happened to him wouldn't have happened. And he still hasn't told anybody, or at least as far as I know, he hasn't told anybody. He still says he can't talk about it. Lisa has never forgiven me for it, even though Leo's been back for a while now. And she and Nelson separated over it, and Nelson came out here and she wouldn't. And now she's very insistent on not leaving the city at all. Nelson is not doing well, and I think it would really do him good to see Lisa. Yeah, I'm watching you. I think it would really do him good to have her come out here. I mean, they were together for over 30 years, and they haven't divorced or anything, they just separated. But she won't come out here. Leo and I have been brainstorming about it. He knows I'm really unhappy about it. He's not happy about it either, but he's more understanding of her perspective too. He has been living with her in the city up until this situation with Nelson happened. And, well, I say in the city, in the Farm Belt. They live in the Farm Belt because she still works at Ravenwood. I can't understand why she won't come out here to see the person she loves and has been with for over 30 years. I just don't get it. So, anyway, we are pretty much set for the wedding. We'll probably do a little more cleanup before everything kicks off later this afternoon. And there's another piece of bad news, and parents of my friends. Jenny's mom passed away when she was little, and she and her dad don't super get along. And that's part of why she came to work for me at the farmer's market and moved out and has been living above the farmer's market until she and Rachel finally are settled above the bakery in that little apartment there. Her dad is refusing to come to the wedding. He is being a total jerk. Jenny was very upfront with him years ago when she figured out she was bi that she likes women and men. And he thought it was a phase or something that she would grow out of. He kept telling her later, when she got older, she would find the right man and settle down, blah, blah, blah. He cannot forgive her for marrying a woman. He is so backwards, and he's been a total jerk to her. Even when she was working in his farmer's market, he wouldn't listen to her ideas. He never thought they were as good as what he wanted to do. She has been killing it running the farmer's market for me, and he just totally missed out on that by being an absolute jerk to her. So I'm really upset at him on her behalf. I'm trying not to project. I don't know how she feels about it. She is pretty close-lipped about it, but it can't be nice, right? Your only parent who is alive won't come to your wedding. Rachel's parents aren't sure quite how to behave. They are very happy for Rachel. They love Jenny, but also they don't want to like rub it into Jenny that they're going to be out here supporting Rachel and Jenny's dad won't come. It's kind of this whole drama thing. Anyway, you don't need to know any more drama. We're not here for drama, we're here for farming. Okay, I'm going to hop in the tractor and let's get some sorghum planted in this field. This is going to be big. It is big. It's a big field. This is going to take a while. So I don't know if I will leave all of this on camera. Maybe I'll just show you starting it and finishing it. Who knows? I'll see you in a bit. Okay, that is awesome. Sorghum is in. So that field is all done, although I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to use the sprayer on this field, because I think since we didn't cultivate in between crops, there's probably going to be a lot of weeds. I'm taking the tractor over to the depot, and I will switch out the sorghum seed for soybean seed, because that's what I'm going to put in that field over there that had corn in it last year. I'm going to do that in soybean. And I need to do some paperwork. I am, for my wedding gift to Jenny, I am transferring ownership of the farmer's market completely into her name. So she will be the sole owner of the farmer's market. It'll be hers to run as she wishes, and she won't have to answer to me. She can do her own hiring, and I've advised her to prepare to take some time off because she has not taken a vacation since she and I started up the farmer's market. I think she and Rachel should take a honeymoon. I don't know where they're going to go. I know Rachel just started working for me in my little shop over here at the depot. Well, not working for me, working for the co-op. But I really think they should take some time, go enjoy themselves, and celebrate starting their new life together. So I had my lawyer draw up the paperwork to transfer the ownership of the farmer's market to her. And I need to go do some final paperwork to fill out, basically some signatures to get everything transferred. And then I can give that to her after the wedding as a gift. So I'm going to go get that done. And then I guess I'll probably see you next in a time lapse when I am putting the soybeans in. Boom. This month is going to fly by. gotten all of the farm work done, and now I've gotten the paperwork ready for Jenny's present. I don't know if I'll leave it in, but I mowed and rolled and picked up and rode all the stuff, the grass field. While I was working on that, the helper that Nelson has been working with for helping him out in the dairy and the cows fed the cows and the pigs. So all the animals are taken care of. Everything's in good shape. Oh, I rolled the fields that we planted earlier. So I think the farm work is done for the month. And I need to get back over to the wedding venue and finish helping to set up. So the wedding will happen it's scheduled for 3 o'clock, and then the reception for afterward. So a little time left, and I need to go put on a nice dress still. Well, there's Jenny calling now. Just pull over and answer this. Hey Jenny, is everything almost set over there? Hold on. Slow down. What's going on? Jenny. Slow your roll. Calm down. Talk to me. Okay, wait. Stop. Stop right there. No. No runaway bride on my watch. Talk to me here. What are you thinking? What's happening? Where is this coming from? Because when I spoke to you earlier today, you were so excited. Oh, it's your dad, isn't it? Oh my God, that... You know, I don't know, for what it's worth, I was in the office earlier, and I heard Jacob in his office. Everybody in the building could have heard him. Fortunately, nobody else was around. Ripping your dad a new one because he is being such a jerk. Nobody in your family thinks what he's doing is reasonable. We've got your back. You know, me and Jacob and Justin and all of your brothers, including the ones who still work for that man, are going to be at your wedding. And it's his choice whether he wants to throw away that opportunity. Okay. Let's take a step back. Ginny, I have known you for years. The only time I've ever heard you talk about changing your life is when you were working for him. When I met you, you were a girl working in her dad's store, serving coffee to people and cracking jokes because he wouldn't let you do anything more than that. You know, no, I don't want to let him ruin this, but I should tell you. For your wedding present, I am giving you signing over the farmer's market to you. You have made that a success. You have been running that. You have been dealing with whatever random stuff I can produce in my fields out here. You've been working around the frontier farmed restrictions. You've been preparing tasty, ready-to-serve food with whatever random crap I happened to plop in your lap that day. Like, you are the reason that business is a success. And nothing your dad said was right about what you're able to do, what you're capable of. The only thing I ever heard you talk about wanting to change in your life was working for him. And look what you've done. Jenny Johnson, stop that. You are a grown-ass woman who can make your own decisions about what you want your life to look like. You are the only person who has the right to make those decisions, not him, not me. Of course I want you to go through with this because I think you and Rachel are great together, but if you really think this isn't the right thing for you to do with your life, I will support you. Don't let him make that decision. Don't let me make that decision. You and Rachel are the only people who can make that decision. I don't know what else to tell you except he is not right. I mean, look what he's doing to your brothers. He's totally alienating all of you, one by one. First Justin, then Jacob. It's not just you. Nothing any of you can do will ever be enough for him. Doesn't matter what you do with your lives, how successful you are, what choices you make. He is the one who's got a problem, not any of you. Okay, I'm going to come over and we're going to find Rachel, and the two of you are going to sit down and have a talk. Whatever you think is right, I will support you. I would love to celebrate with the two of you today, but if you decide that's not the right decision, I'll bring you gallons of ice cream and help you find a new place to live. Whatever you need to do. You are my family. The two of you and your silly brothers and Nelson and Leo. You don't get to choose the family you're born to, but you get to choose the family you make as an adult. You are my family. I am here for you. Whatever you need, okay? All right. I'll be over there in just a minute. Bye. Oh my gosh. She has been so close-lipped about this. And apparently that's because she has been freaking out inside. I don't know if there's going to be a wedding today. I sure hope there is. But there might not be. I would wring his neck if I could get my hands on him right now. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you next month. Whatever plays out here, I'll give you an update. And let you know if my friends are happily married or if I'm trying to scramble to find them alternate living situations. It is beautiful out here, though. Alright, let me go find Jenny. Bye for now, everyone.